Hey there, it's Joy, and I've been looking at some disturbing things regarding child protective services and people I know. Well, I'm meeting women. For those of y'all who are like teachers and medical professionals, you probably see this all the time, but I'm kind of secluded, so I don't get to see it. But I've recently met a woman who had 4 of her kids taken away. And of course, you say you don't know the circumstances behind it. But then I realized another woman that I already know had her children taken away. And then I recently spoke to a teacher who is a guardian ad litem, and she is informing me and confirming the things that I'm actually seeing. I'm just becoming aware. I mean, you hear about these things, but first of all, I don't have small kids anymore. And I don't know really moms of young children who have gotten their children taken away, except for now I'm meeting them. So this first woman, her kids got, one of her children got into the grandmother's medicine. So they snatched the kids out of the home, all of them. And now it's forcing her to find housing. Whereas before she was living in a back apartment at her mother's house and her mother was able to watch the kids. But now she can't stay there. She has to leave that home and find her own home in order to get her kids back. And of course, it has to be a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. As if, I guess, the state's paying for it. I don't know. And then the other woman said that her husband at the time was cheating. She was staying at home with the kids, and he was out there messing around with all these different women. I'm not sure if she was staying in the projects or not. Maybe she was. Maybe she wasn't. But all those women were jealous of her, and they all called in to Child Protective Services and lied on her. Said she was out doing things when she was basically a stay-at-home mom. She would fix lunches for her kids, keep them clean and help them with their homework. She was a good mom. And, these women were jealous of her, and they all called in on her, and her kids were taken away. They're old enough now to come back, but they don't want to because they have a life outside of that city. They're old enough to have jobs and boyfriends and girlfriends, and they don't want to come back. So she missed out on raising her kids. It's unbelievable. And it's just, if you want to fight Child Protective Services, you have to understand what you're fighting. Now, I know they do it to whites and blacks, but it happens more to black people than the white people. They are taking the black children out of their home, and they're putting them in the homes of foster parents, and a lot of them are white parents. And I'm not saying they're not black, but the point is they're taking financial support that they could be giving these mothers, and they're giving it to the foster parents. So basically, people are buying children. They're buying your children. Okay? And guess what? It's the same thing that happened in slavery. Children were taken out of their families and sold into slavery as labor. Now, maybe these kids aren't working, but there is a price tag associated with them. And the people who who collect these kids get the collector's check, and they get people to drive these kids back and forth to the doctor to keep them drugged up. And the more medication the kids are on, the bigger your check is. Now, remember, this is money that could be going to the moms and dads to care for their own children. But instead, they're pimping these kids out. And people are taking them in, getting these checks. as if they're doing something special. The whole system is screwed up, and it's all about money. But remember, this is nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. They were doing it back in slavery. Now, if you want to fight this thing, if you want to fight Child Protective Services, you have to fight them in the spirit realm. Whatever contract in the spirit is over your family that causes children to get taken out of the home and sold, you have to break that contract. Okay? I don't know how much to say because we can't do that in this video. I have classes. I have classes online to help you break curses. My course, Fight Witchcraft and Win, is very, very powerful. A woman went through this. This woman that got her children taken away, she went through that class. And when she broke that curse, I mean, everything sped up to the point where she'll be getting her kids back very, very soon. Much sooner than she ever even thought. Like, everything's falling into place. I've never seen a miracle happen so fast. The other lady, she didn't go through my course. She doesn't know anything about it. It's kind of too late for her because her kids are all grown. Like, I think her youngest may be 16. So it's kind of too late for her. But if you have small children, you need to fight this thing in the spirit realm. Start with the slave contract. I just recently broke a contract over my life that dated all the way back to slavery. 1868, I believe, was when this contract was implemented. When slavery was supposed to be over, right? But not for my family. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to try to keep this video short. So, check out my program, Fight Witchcraft and Win. And I should soon be coming out with more deliverance experiences to cater to this situation specifically. But if you need one-on-one deliverance, please contact me. There is a fee associated with that. And if that curse is broken, when that curse is broken, you'll get more than that money back. Don't worry about that. And your kids, how much are your kids worth? You can't put a price tag on them. Although the state has. Alright, y'all. See you in the next video. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can know when the next video is coming out. God bless you. Bye.